The next 4 quarters, only keep it light. Strapped in tight, we're taking flight. From the field to the court, we'll have our sight.
All right, guys, welcome back to the next 4 quarters. I'm Daryl. That's Vic and Gary. As always, the views expressed in this podcast are ours alone, and it's for entertainment purposes only. Anyway, I want to get started with something real awesome. Do you guys think the Broncos broke the Eagles? Did the Broncos give the blueprint on how to beat the Eagles? Because the Giants, they showed up. Like although Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo played like maniacs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they play out of their mind. It's almost like the Broncos were like, this is how you beat them. Like, it took us a half to figure it out, but then, like, this is how you do it.
So I got 2 things with that, or 7. One of the 2. It's somewhere between me. 1, how everybody watched, and you and I had talked about this, how everybody watched Scadaboo at ASU just absolutely annihilate people, bang his head against the wall, run like the Tasmanian devil, and think he's only worth a 4th rounder is beyond me. The fact that he is playing for 4th round money is goddamn criminal. That's 1. 2, maybe Jackson Dart is a little better than we thought, because he's playing out of his mind. And then to the actual game, it's a divisional opponent, so you can never count out anybody. Like if the Broncos lose to the Raiders and that's the only game they lose, it wouldn't shock me because it's a divisional opponent, right? But I do think the Broncos laid a format down because Vance Joseph may be the best defensive mind in football right now. That's what I think. I think the Broncos, Vance Joseph figured out how to beat the Eagles.
I honestly just think the Eagles aren't what they were last year.
Oh, no, not at all. They abandoned the run. They abandoned the run like way too soon.
Yeah.
AJ Brown will not finish a route. No. But knowing that, like having all that in your back pocket, you're like, okay, so if I can get up on them, they can't play.
You can't.
Well, they've had a different offensive coordinator every year. Did you guys know that? Every single year.
After what, Steichen? Was it Steichen?
Yeah.
Yeah. After Steichen, they've changed. But they still have Vic Fangio, and like Fangio's defenses are usually pretty good, and they got smoked.
And but Carter didn't play, and Carter is the difference.
And Quinion Mitchell went out with a hamstring.
Yeah, so their 2 best players on defense didn't play, but Carter's a miss. That dude is like Aaron Donald, Chris Jones to those guys. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like he is huge. The guy's a monster. So him not playing is big, but that Cam Scadaboo, whatever it is.
Oh, he's fun to watch, man.
Dude, he is hilarious. They're like, he's retarded.
Yeah.
He's as dumb as you think he is.
Yeah, they had CTESPN.
Yeah.
And it was Cam Scadaboo and Jackson Dart. They're like, these guys are not living into their...
Keep seeing the only guy to ever come into the league with CTE.
Yeah.
the fucking thing of like Cam Scadaboo and Jackson Dart are like 2 pit bulls because they're like banging their heads and they're rubbing it together afterwards. You're like, what are you doing?
Dude,
they're functioning at about a 79 IQ, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're definitely like cavemen, and it's hilarious and fun to watch.
Yes, it is. It's like, wow, the Giants are actually fun to watch now.
It's real fun with watching him wear that Guardian helmet.
Oh yeah, at practice.
His tiny little body with that giant fucking helmet on him.
It looks like when you put the codes into Blitz and you give everybody big heads.
And you get the big head.
He and Ryan Fitzpatrick tearing their shirt off, dude. Like it was awesome. Yeah,
you're like, all right. You're like, I got you guys. It's good. What about the dysfunctional Raiders? Like,
they're just what I thought they'd be.
They're much worse than I thought they were going to be.
I didn't think they were going to be good at all.
Well, I didn't think Pete Carroll would have like dysfunction in the locker room. Now that's being reported that people are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like people are not doing well in that locker room.
Now Pete Carroll's old as shit.
Yeah. And you can't. I mean, I think they got too many different type of personalities trying to manage the team. Like,
true.
I think Tom Brady doesn't do well with Pete Carroll, right?
Well, like Pete Carroll was hired before Tom Brady, right? Like he was hired before Tom Brady became minority owner or whatever.
Yeah, and so like I have Tom Brady being the type of owner that wants to be kind of hands-on and he should be, right? Because he's fucking
he's Tom Brady,
the greatest quarterback ever. But I got Pete Carroll being like, "Hey man, I've been doing this for like 50 years. Mind your damn business." Kind of like a Calvin Booth, Mike Malone type thing, where
Yeah.
it's not. There's some sort of schism there, you know?
Yeah, they just can't make it work together.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think the problem's just the Raiders. It doesn't matter who the coach is, who the owner is. It's the Raiders. It's the Raiders.
Gary's like, nope, it's the Raiders, and they
It's
suck, and
them.
I'm happy that they suck.
They're exactly who I thought they were.
They are who they thought they were.
Right? It's one of those where like that's the whole reason I picked Tennessee, because it's Tennessee versus the Raiders, and I'm like, I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
had to.
yeah.
Like
Still
Geno Smith,
no,
how many interceptions does Geno Smith have on the year? Like 8?
I don't know. It seems like he throws 3 a game.
I think it's close to 8, and he has more interceptions than touchdowns.
I mean,
A bad time.
that's who he was with the Jets. That's who he was when he was drafted. He just looked out by having that. Like, I think Sam Darnold's going to do the same thing, right? Very few journeyman quarterback they're journeymen for a reason. You had Rich Gannon, who ended up being good, winning an MVP, losing in the Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield.
Dude, Baker Mayfield's like, he's
a
good,
beast.
dude.
Yeah.
He's good.
Baker is good.
Yeah.
Like-
Baker was always good. He was just with the Browns.
Yeah.
He never had a chance there.
Well, but he went to the Rams, and look what he did with the Rams.
Yeah,
They signed him
2 days.
like 3 hours before the fucking game. Like, hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Nothing. You want to play football? Okay, when? Like 3 hours? Comes out and throws like fucking 4 touchdowns.
That's what I
rushes
mean,
for like
he's always been good. Just you didn't see it with the Browns because the Browns couldn't manage.
Well, then he had his quote this week where he's like, he's like, I've been the same guy. He's like, when I was with Cleveland, it was cocky and immature. He's like, now you guys love it.
Yeah. That's
I was like, right on, Baker. But yeah, so Geno's 6 touchdowns to 9 interceptions.
9 interceptions.
In 5 games.
Yeah, he's
5
got a
games.
38.8 QBR.
That's like, isn't it ranked like 72nd in the league or something for QBs who have played this year?
It's 29th. I mean, he's doing all right. He's 29.
72nd.
I just picked some random fucking number.
He's worse than even the backups.
Yeah.
Even the backups aren't that bad, Gino. You're fucking terrible. Oh Lord.
Oh my
He's
God.
So that means he's better than Jake Browning.
oh, Jake Browning's bad.
Who are the other ones?
Hold on. Let's talk about this. How does a team like the Bengals, and I think about this like the Dolphins last year, right? Like the Dolphins had a ton of talent and Tua was injured, right? And at that time, the Broncos had Bo Nix, Stidman, and
Zach
Wilson, right? And they didn't trade for one of the 2 backups. That the Broncos backups they're good, right?
Yeah,
they're serviceable backups.
They ended up with Zach Wilson this year.
Yeah, they ended up signing Zach Wilson this year. But then you go to the Bengals. Teddy Bridgewater. That dude is good enough to like not lose games, especially if he's thrown to fucking Higgins and Jamar Chase, right? You spent all that money on all these stars, and you trade for a 53-year-old Joe Flacco. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what are we doing?
Jameis was right there.
Yeah, Jameis Winston.
Yeah,
dude, Jameis.
Could you imagine how fun? Like, yeah, Jameis.
Oh yeah,
Winston.
Jameis.
He would have thrown 6 touchdowns a game and split
and
them.
had everybody laughing. And you go for Joe Flacco.
Dude, like I was hoping they'd get Jameis. I was like, go after Jameis. Go do it. It's not like he's doing anything in New York. He's just sitting there. Go get him.
Yeah.
Smiling.
Yeah. Let him throw that deep ball to Chase. Let him just chuck it.
Because that dude has a fucking cannon for an arm. And the best personality.
They might lose the rest of the season, but every game would be entertaining.
Yeah.
And I'd watch
it. They'd be in every game.
Yeah. It'd be must watch.
And I would watch it because it's Jameis Winston. That is one of the only players I watch. Like, I will now watch the Giants because of Scatterbo. Because he's fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, Jameis. I was like, come on, man. And then they got Joe Flacco. I was like, huh? And then they still refused to put Shedeur as number 2 until like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, he'll be number 2 now. I was like, I watched Dylan Gabriel. Like everyone's like, oh, he showed he's good. I was like, I didn't really see it.
I didn't see it.
No.
They're just fucking with Sanders. They're
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
with him.
Constantly. But anyway, back to your Jake Browning. Yeah, he's a 35.6 QBR. He's got 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
So I'd imagine he might be above Russell Wilson also.
Let's see.
I would
Let's
imagine
see.
he would be.
So you got Browning, Wilson. There's one more that he's got to be better than.
So Russell Wilson's a 31.9 QBR.
God, so who was
3
the other
touchdowns, 3
guy?
interceptions.
Who's the other guy? Geno Smith is better than. Who could it be?
That's like saying you got the biggest little dick or something, right? Like,
This is the winner of the Special Olympics, so
Like
Yeah.
who else could be that bad? I'm thinking, and I can't think of another quarterback I've seen this year that I'm like, God, that guy's worse than fucking Geno Smith.
well, apparently Cam Ward is worse.
Oh my God!
He's got a
I mean,
26.7 QBR.
holy
2
shit!
touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Yeah, but Cam Ward is like watching him play. I see why they drafted him. I like Cam Ward.
Yeah, his team does no favors for him.
Yeah, they're bad.
I mean, they'll win this week, so there is that.
Yeah, I got to do my picks, as a matter of fact. And the fact that, let's just talk about the fact that Tony lost on the picks and
Yeah.
then he missed the podcast.
I'm still behind a week.
Still making. Oh, this is your last week, though, ain't it?
This is your
This
last
is-
week.
Yeah.
This is your last dick drink.
Yeah, I've been having to catch up.
And you won this last week. It was a terrible week of picks, but I know you came. Yeah, you came in.
We
Or
tied.
did
or
Vic
something.
win? Yeah, you
think it was
guys
a tie.
tied. I can't remember
Yeah,
who
we
got the
tied.
score.
Yeah, that was a crazy week, though. Like, looking
No, that
at
was
it,
awful week.
I think I don't like, even though like I hit 8 and that's terrible. Like to only hit 50%. That's
Dude, I
terrible.
picked Houston. I had to pick Houston to be
Can we
okay
talk about how Houston put 44
on the
Baltimore?
Ravens.
Yeah, that's the
Dude,
worst defense.
like, doesn't it seem
in the
like
last.
the Ravens just kind of gave up? Like we were talking
it's-
about them being like almost out of their window earlier this year, and now it's like that happened fast.
I think that
Because, like,
Harbaugh, it
so,
feels
like,
like he's lost the locker room. You know, like it feels like Lamar Jackson gave up.
Well, it seems like Lamar was the heartbeat of the locker room, and
Yeah.
that when he went out against Kansas City with no actual
Injury.
like or looking injury, like he didn't even come up like hobbly. He just walked to the sideline angry, and then he didn't go back in. It
Yeah.
seems like at that point they're like, "Oh, our leader just gave up."
Yeah.
And they're like, and now they're gonna milk it, so it looks like he was legitimately hurt. So they're gonna give him 2 to 4 because this is the second week he's gonna miss.
Yeah, but that
Can we talk
defense has been bad all year.
Yeah.
Like that
they're not
defense
good.
is awful.
Yeah. But can we talk about how we're getting JFM back?
Oh, I know.
Oh, so exciting.
JFM, dude. Greenlaw's designated to return next week.
Ooh. That defense, boy. It's gonna be
Yeah.
something.
And we're already all right. Like we're gonna be good.
I just really hope that Vance Joseph realizes, like Wade Phillips did, that he is not
He's a
head coach
DC.
with- yeah. And Wade Phillips said that he had told Vance Joseph the same thing. Like, sometimes you're just meant to be a coordinator, because if he was to sit around like Dick LeBeau did with the Steelers, right? Because that's what made the Steelers so good for so long, was Dick LeBeau being their defensive coordinator. If we could just get Vance Joseph to just sit around as our defensive coordinator, that wouldn't suck.
No, that'd be fine.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
that dude is-
because as a DC, he's good. Like that.
Yeah.
That's why we hired him as our head coach when we did, because he was a
Yeah.
good DC. It's
Yeah.
just that, like Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips
Yeah.
tried doing a head coaching thing. He just didn't pan out.
Speaking of bad head coaches, this morning on my Facebook memories popped up. I made a little post about the Broncos being 5-0,
Going to
Which-
McDaniels.
and that was when they went on to win one more fucking game the next week, and then it was over.
Yeah, they beat the Patriots at home with the weirdest uniforms of all time, and then got blasted by the Ravens and couldn't do crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then went and spied on teams.
Yeah, all the things. You know, the thing that I think about, going back to Vance Joseph, you look at the moves he made that you're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Mhm.
Zach Allen? God, I was so mad.
See, when we got Zach Allen, I was like, that's probably pretty good. I was like, he played with TJ Watt, or not TJ Watt, JJ Watt. I was like, I could see that.
No, I was mad because I thought Draymond Jones was so much better. right? It's
True.
like, we let Draymond Jones go for this guy? Yeah, he's just like, the dude's smart when it
Yeah.
comes to defense.
Real
So
good defense. Anyway, that brings me to my favorite pitcher of the week. Let me grab this guy here. Trevor Lawrence. Making the Jaguar post.
Oh, dude, how
That
about
is
Chris Jones on that play?
Just
You want
giving
to talk?
up, dude.
Do you want to talk about a team that is like starting to give up? Did you see Chris Jones on that play?
Yeah,
But I
he
mean,
just
I could see
walked.
that. I could see that because at that point, you kind of want them to score so you have time. You're not going to stop them. They're going to end up draining the clock, and then you would have no time.
Well, because
Hold
like I can see you pulling up initially. Like when he hits the ground, you pull up. You're like, oh shit, they got him. And then when he gets up and starts running, you're like, oh crap, and then you start running all crazy. You know?
Hold on a second. Are you telling me you think Chris Jones did that as a strategic thing?
I'm not saying I think he did that, but I mean, if he did do that strategically, it kind of makes sense. Whether or
Because
not he was thinking that, I don't think he was. I think he just flat out gave up.
yeah, I think he gave up, and I think like that is a larger problem for your fucking defensive pillar,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
one of the best defensive tackles in the league, who's been like their stalwart, who just is like literally
Walking it out.
looking at a guy
Yeah.
walking into the touchdown. Like
Yeah, I think he gave up.
That's crazy.
Like I said,
That's
now if he was actually being strategic, like, hey, we need as much time as we can, that would make sense. But I don't think that's what happened in this case.
Okay, I was gonna say, I think you're
No.
fucking nuts if you think that was that motherfucker
No.
gave up. That what he did could be almost like what is happening with the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, of like, this is our guy. He just
Yeah, I think he gave up. I don't think he was thinking of time. I think he flat out gave up.
So anyway, to capitalize on that, I have one more picture for us. This is another good one here. So Jamar Chase has more solo tackles than Eric Armstead, Micah Parsons, Harrison Smith, Jalen Carter, Chris Jones, Kenneth Grant, Matthew Judon, and Boye Mafe. If that's not amazing.
Listen, the unraveling of a franchise happens so quick anymore, doesn't it? You know, one year you're freaking in the Super Bowl, and the next your wide receiver has more tackles than
defensive
a
players.
defensive. Yeah,
right.
Oh.
He's still one of the best receivers in the league.
Yeah, that says a lot about it. It's kind of like Justin Jefferson, right? Like the greatness of those two guys can't be understated,
dude.
Or
Justin Jefferson
can't be
who's ever thrown
overstated. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's throwing to him. He's catching that ball. He's getting his. But what was I gonna say? I forgot. I'm sorry.
But no, with Justin Jefferson, like that dude's got a different quarterback throwing to him every year. Still puts up numbers. Still gets it. You're like, dude's amazing. Jamar Chase, he fast. It's like if they would have paired Jameis Winston with this guy, my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It'd have been like, this is the best thing I've ever watched.
Gary, do you remember a couple weeks ago when I was talking about a running back that hasn't played for like 5 years that is still number 3 in rushing touchdowns? Daryl, do you have it like right there? Because I sent it to you.
Let me grab my phone.
This is the craziest thing you're going to hear, because I wasn't wrong, but we were looking it up incorrectly because it drove me nuts. So I was like, I know I saw this, but I don't remember where.
Sorry, I'm sending it to the computer real fast.
No worries.
Yeah, Vic sent me a screenshot. He's like, look, I wasn't wrong. We were just looking it up wrong.
This is wild to think about. Like sometimes when you watch players do things, you don't realize what you're watching or what they're doing. But it's Todd Gurley, right? Is it Todd Gurley?
Yeah, Todd Gurley is number 4.
Okay,
so most
Todd
rushing,
Gurley.
Most rushing touchdowns since 2015.
You said that day. You didn't say Todd Gurley.
I didn't say Todd Gurley. I can't remember who I said. It was another. But think about this. At the beginning of the season, he was number 3.
Yeah.
Now, most rushing touchdowns since 2015. Let's talk about Josh Allen being on that list.
Right.
Yeah.
68 rushing touchdowns as a QB.
Dude's amazing, right?
Wild.
Yeah.
The funny thing, well, because like, look, you got Derrick Henry. Okay.
Yep. We get
Zeke.
Yes.
Josh Allen. You're like, okay, that's one that just stands out.
Yeah.
And then Todd Gurley, Josh Jacobs, Mara, Joe Mixon. Okay. The rest of that list
Yeah.
looks fine, but Josh Allen at
3 and
68.
4, 3 and 4 are crazy because Todd Gurley hasn't played in 5 years.
Isn't he eligible for the Hall of Fame? Like
Yeah,
Gurley?
he should be. Was it 7 years? Is that what it is? 7 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Todd Gurley and Josh Allen on that list are the craziest ones. I was like, man, that is
He'll be
wild.
eligible for the Hall of Fame next year, 2026.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's pretty
wild.
impressive. And you got to
Isn't that
think the
wild?
way Josh Allen is going, because how many years has Josh Allen played? 7, 6?
6.
He'll be at
What
the
is
top
it?
of that list.
As a quarterback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at this rate.
And
As
it's
a
not like
quarterback.
they're not all quarterback sneaks. Like that guy runs.
Yeah, and he runs people over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I worry about him, man. Like, because that's what happened to Cam.
Yeah.
Cam
he
Newton
hurt.
tried to run people over, shortened his career.
Yeah.
But
Have you
So-
seen Cam? Have you seen Scam Newton?
mm-mm.
You guys not seen this? Like, there's this guy who runs around who's like 5'2", but looks and acts just like Cam Newton, and they call him Scam Newton.
I don't think so.
Dude,
No.
type in Scam Newton meets Cam Newton. This guy's got a whole stick of like being the miniature Cam Newton.
It's loud as hell too. It's loud. It's all boom. First thing I heard in my headset, I was like, "Oh my god, loud!"
Dude looks just like him.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
So
Cam
my thing is, how are we feeling about that 49ers who are 4-1 and like they're like the all injury team? Like they
Look,
just
man,
keep losing people, keep
They're
winning
playing
games.
good ball. But
I
I
think-
honestly don't think it'll matter because they're not winning the Super Bowl.
No, they might get there, and then
They'll get there, and then
Lose the lead.
Shanahan will Shanahan it.
Yeah, I think Kyle Shanahan is just like his dad.
stick to the script.
Stick to the script. I could remember watching the Super Bowl where the Chiefs finally won, right? And Andy Reid, who I don't know if you guys like how much you remember of him coaching the Eagles, and when he
Yeah.
started
Yeah,
coaching
I remember him being like the worst manager of like clock. He was
Well,
like the
he
clock
would go-
management. Like
he would go crazy in like the regular season, right? Go for it on fourth down, do onside kicks, do all the things. That was his MO, right? And then he get to the Super Bowl and he played very conservative,
or
right?
NFC Championship game because they made
Yeah,
how many NFC Championship games?
yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
4, right? But then I remember sitting at the bar and talking to the girlfriend when they're playing the 49ers, and he went for it on fourth down. And I said, he finally gets it. Like, he knows to coach in the Super Bowl like he did in the regular season. With Kyle Shanahan, it's like
They
he
hadn't figured
knows
it out.
enough. Yeah, like he needs to realize what got him there and stick to that, because they're like,
Well, it's not just that. It's in the same game. Like they'll be dominant in those Super Bowls. They should have beat the Chiefs twice. But the second half, he comes out. No, we're not
Yeah.
going to stay on. We're not going to keep scoring like we have been.
No,
They
we're gonna
haven't been
go
able
real
to stop
conservative.
us, but we're going to go ahead and change our whole fucking game plan.
yeah, Mike was the same way though. That's what.
Yep.
It was terrible.
But that's back when it was like run heavy. You didn't have to worry about like people erasing 14-point leads in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think by now Shanahan being in all these Super Bowls would have figured out
Yeah.
maybe I should just keep doing what I'm doing
Well,
while we're winning.
When Brady comes back from 28 to 3 down, like you're like, maybe I should change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that.
So are
Yeah,
we
it-
gonna say that Sean Payton is entered the Dan Campbell biggest balls competition?
Oh, to go for 2?
To
Not
go
yet.
for 2?
Not yet.
Are we gonna
Give,
say
give,
like
give, give me a few more weeks and let's see. Because right now, like, dude, I think the Lions are the best team in the league right now.
and
they
that
just-
speaks volumes about Dan Campbell, because that
And
dude
they just slap the shit out of everybody.
that dude is playing with 2 brand new coordinators.
Yeah, it took him a
Right.
week to figure it out. Took him 1 week. 1 week, we got
That's-
this.
That dude is smart. But back to what I'm saying. Bigger balls. Sean Payton, Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell
You're-
still.
Gary?
Yes. Oh, Sean Payton looks like he's got too much estrogen, man. That guy should be wearing at least a B cup on the sidelines.
Dude, well, hold on. But let's just talk about him going for two.
Like, no,
No,
there's no chance that guy's got big balls.
his logic of we came here to win a game and they saw a matchup they liked. I was like, that's great. Like, why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you play to win? I was like, I've wanted you to play to win for 2 seasons now.
You play to win the game.
Exactly. So you want to play to win, and now he's going to finally play to win the game. I'm like, that's what you do.
Yeah.
That's how you play the game. That's how the game is set up to be played.
Yeah.
If you have an advantage, you take it. Because as soon as the Eagles went down a point, they forgot how to play football.
Who was the other one that did you play to win the game?
I think it was, wasn't it Herm Edwards? No, he was, it was Herm Edwards.
It was Herm Edwards.
He was, Herm Edwards, I think, they are who we thought they were.
No, that was Dennis Green.
That was
okay, yeah. So it was Herm Edwards you play to win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. You play to win the game.
Yeah. So I give Sean Payton all the credit in the world for that. It's like, dude, you went for 2, had it backfired on you, but it didn't. Like, you got the look you wanted. Play ran perfect. It was smooth as hell. I was like, when you're on the road and you need the win, you play to win. And he finally played to win. Like, I hated when we'd like drive down the field and then we're like, oh, we're just gonna fuck around for 4 downs and then kick a field goal. No, man. Like last year against the Chiefs, we should have went for the touchdown. Like, we should have went to the end zone instead of been like, we're gonna play for the field.
We want to talk about fucking around for 4 downs. Let's talk about for 5 straight.
4 straight plays?
Yeah. No, 5. They got the first down 4. And then they did it again.
Oh, Jesus.
They started at the 5-yard line and they did the tush push from the 5-yard line into the end zone. They only had 4 yards to get the first down. So they did it 5 plays in a row.
That is really their only play.
Yeah.
Like, if they cannot perform on offense without that play.
No, it can't be stopped. Like,
I don't understand how they do it.
Well, like, now they're like, oh, they jump off sides or they do this. I was like, everyone crowds the line at that. Like, when they know it's coming, everyone's off sides.
Yeah.
I don't care.
They should come up with a defensive form of that to where they push linemen back into it to stop it. Like,
I think
defense
they have the right,
pushing.
I think they have the right offense. Like, they have the right O-line, like the right people on the O-line. The guy's big enough to push people.
But
because they understand get low.
If the defense has started combating that, getting people to push, linebackers pushing the defensive linemen in to plug those gaps, I think the defense would outmuscle the offensive line.
Well, it's like Jalen Carter doing I'm going to split the legs and hit the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he almost got an interception.
He almost got it.
By going through the center's legs and trying to catch the spiked ball.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, it was real close.
He did it against the Chiefs.
Get out of here.
He went through the center's legs and almost picked off Mahomes on a spike.
Oh, I missed that. That's awesome. Those plays are so cool. I was watching highlights of Troy Polamalu where he used to jump over everybody. You remember that shit? That dude.
Yeah, you just see him running. Like, he'd have the snap perfectly timed. You just see him running. Yeah. You just see hair. Just hair flying.
Yeah.
That was always fun to watch.
Ricky Williams getting tackled by his dreads.
Ooh.
Do you remember that one?
They were merciless back then. Yeah. Like, now there's all kinds of rules and stuff. That's why Derrick Henry keeps his all in that, like, tight little ponytail.
Can we? Yeah, I mean, the fall of man has been swift and severe. Ronnie Lott cut off his finger to keep playing, and a quarterback can't get sacked now.
Well, Anthony Richardson tapped himself out because he was tired.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what Ronnie Lott looks like. This is Ronnie Lott.
That's what Deion Sanders' foot looks like too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But two different things. But have we looked at a picture of Ronnie Lott's finger? Do you guys know the story of Ronnie Lott's finger?
Did you see the video of Michael Irvin talking about playing against Ronnie Lott?
Oh, yeah, because they were saying that, like,
they're like, oh, you weren't afraid of anything.
Well, because they were saying Deion couldn't cover people these days.
Well, no, not that video. That video was good too. Michael Irvin got pissed.
Yeah,
but he was talking about Ronnie Lott. Somebody's like, you weren't afraid of anything back in your days. Like, motherfucker, I was afraid. I played against Ronnie Lott. Like, that guy went out.
I was afraid every down.
He said, I want to hit people, cut my finger off so I could go back in and hit this guy.
That wouldn't happen in today's NFL, right? Like,
No.
But yeah, that video of Michael Irvin going off when somebody said Deion Sanders never had to cover any fast receivers. Oh, he was mad.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
he was mad, angry.
It was good.
The other one that I think about, I mean, you talk about just the safeties that fucking annihilated people, and obviously Ronnie Lott, Rod Woodson, Steve Atwater, John Lynch. But the one that I was watching the other day, highlights of that I fucking loved was Brian Dawkins.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
And they said like he had 2 lockers. I don't know if you guys know this. Like one was Weapon X, and the other one was Brian Dawkins. And he would get dressed in Weapon X's locker room, and the players are like, I really think he believed like he was a different person on the field. And then you watch the videos. Have you seen the videos? I forgot. Like, what do you do with the Eagles where you get on the ground and like it didn't even look real?
No, he'd kill people though. Like,
Yeah.
And then he came to Denver for a couple years, and I was like, God, I like having this guy.
Yeah, he was awesome. I love Brian.
See, I honestly miss people getting hit, like more than anything. Just watching people get smoked.
Yeah, the today's generation doesn't realize how fun it was to watch John Lynch kill somebody. Steve Atwater stand over Christian Okoye and say, "This is my house, bitch." You know, like
they don't know how dangerous a slant was. Like really.
Yeah.
If you're going for a slant, you gotta catch the ball and hold on.
Yeah. Just ask Antonio Brown.
Yeah. And that's after the rules were changed.
Yeah. It's
dangerous slants, man.
Not nearly as fun as what it used to be.
No. It used to be so more brutal. It was brutal. When, you could hit the quarterback. Like quarterback be trying to get rid of the ball, you just smash him.
Yeah.
But like I don't care. As soon as he lets go of the ball, he hit him.
Mark Schlereth swears, I was watching a podcast that he said, you know, there's only one quarterback that could play, that's playing today, that can make it in the NFL that John Elway played in. He said it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the only guy that would withstand the beatings that Joe Montana, John Elway, all those guys took. He said these quarterbacks today would never. He said Patty Mahomes would fucking die.
Well, yeah, the Steelers' top 3 are like Montana, Brady, and Elway. Like that's his top 3 quarterbacks.
And I don't disagree with that. Right? Like Tom Brady is the LeBron James of football now, right? Like he's always looking around like, where's the fun? You know?
Mahomes is LeBron James. Tom Brady is more like MJ.
I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Yeah, Mahomes is the LeBron James of the NFL now. So is Kelsey.
Dude, so to go back to Kansas City real quick in that game against the Jaguars, like that pick play, you're like, dude, that's a pick, and he's like, we got 1 yard. I was like, do you?
Yeah.
On an intentional pick, do you?
Yeah.
And they're like, no flag, touchdown. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was like, so we can.
So bad.
So we're gonna get that back.
And the thing about it is, what's so frustrating, like with Patty Mahomes, is the league is set up for his type of play. It's almost like he cheapens how good he is by doing that. You know what I mean? Like
because he's good.
Yeah, he's great. Just
like really, until Mahomes, like Rodgers was like the best thrower of the football.
I still think Rodgers is a better thrower.
And
I think Rodgers. I
think that's where you get like debatable.
I think Rodgers was probably tough enough. He could have played back in the 90s.
I think that the 2 best pure passers are Dan Marino and Aaron Rodgers. That doesn't mean I think they're the greatest quarterbacks. It's kind of like I think Carmelo Anthony. I know Carmelo Anthony was the most prolific scorer the NBA would ever witness. He was bigger than Kobe. He was faster than LeBron. He had a mid-range jump shot that nobody.
And then we didn't build around him. And then he went to New York. New York didn't build around him.
But he didn't want to play defense. Part of his problem that was part of the problem with Carmelo is like he only wanted the stats to be on him, right? So yeah, Carmelo Anthony, like, and nothing infuriates me more than when he talks about like how Denver didn't embrace him and he's getting disrespected. Like, man, shut the fuck up. You
like, dude, you wanted out.
Yeah,
you requested to go to the Knicks.
Yeah, like that was your thing to go be with Lala. Like there is no more loyal fans than Denver fans. That's why Peyton Manning says he's a Denver Bronco. He's like, they gave Nikola Jokic 15 because he knew it was my number. No, nobody cared about you. You left.
Yeah. We didn't think you were going to do anything.
Yeah.
And with ours, with the Nuggets franchise, you did what you could, and that was it. But yeah, no, like Rodgers, Mahomes, they could throw the ball though. They could spin it. Mahomes just has the different arm angles. Like Rodgers is
some weird throws that Mahomes pulls off, but accuracy, nobody's more accurate than Aaron Rodgers. That guy, the way he drops them, long balls, everything. Like he just fucking.
Dan Marino was pretty amazing back in the day.
Dan Marino's good.
Yeah.
But I think Aaron Rodgers, just the way he places it to where, like, he made receivers look good. No-name receivers. Geronimo Allison looked like a fucking all-star.
Wasn't that your clip, Gary? Fucking Rodgers only threw to one first-round wide receiver.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Because we all know that first round does not guarantee
that you're going
to be good.
No. It's just when you see Tom Brady and Peyton Manning at the top of the list, you're like, I didn't even think Tom Brady had that many.
But what's crazy, like with Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, so Reggie Wayne, I don't know what number he was. I guarantee the first round wide receivers that were picked they didn't end up being Hall of Famers, right? Like
no, like because he got Marvin Harrison, like Peyton Manning ended up with Marvin Harrison,
Reggie Wayne,
and Peyton Manning did say Marvin Harrison. Like I know Peyton Manning made Marvin Harrison look pretty fucking good. Peyton Manning said Marvin Harrison was one of the best receivers that's ever played. I
think he's maybe the most underrated receiver, right? Because when we made our list,
like he said, the defensive backs said that Marvin Harrison's routes were always perfect. Like that you watch him run a route, it was magical.
Magical.
Well, like too bad his boy isn't the same yet, huh? Marvin Harrison Jr.
I don't think he will be either.
Dude, when he shows up, he's great.
Yeah, it's just rare.
Yeah, but then you see, Baker's new weapon, that Ibuka.
Yeah,
dude,
that dude's good.
He's gonna win Offensive Player of the Year. Or,
that dude is good.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. My bad. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to Ibuka because that guy's incredible.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Ibuka from the Bucks, number 2. Baker's favorite target, the one he was talking shit to. He's like, "How dare you catch my passes with one hand?"
Oh yeah, don't disrespect the ball like that.
Pass.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield's fucking great, man.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's amazing. But to go back to like top quarterbacks, isn't it weird that Drew Brees never won an MVP?
I've never been a Drew Brees fan.
So in 2011, he broke Dan Marino's NFL record for passing yards, led the league in passing yards and touchdowns, set new marks for completions and passer rating, all while maintaining a pretty high completion percentage. He lost to Aaron Rodgers.
A lot of Drew Brees' throws, he didn't throw a lot of long balls. They were all, but for the most part, short yardage, yards after catch.
But to break the record for passing yards,
a lot of those were yards after catch, though.
But still, leading passing yards and
impressive.
Touchdowns. Like
it's impressive.
Like that was just 1 year. Like he's like second all time in touchdowns, passing yards, everything.
And what's crazy about that stat, about his passing yards, his longevity was not like Brady's. Like I think he played like 17 years and Brady played like 20, right? I mean, his yards, he accumulated a lot of yards in a little amount of time.
So
not a little.
He played 20 seasons. He played 01 to 2020.
Oh,
but yeah, he also had the injury. The Broncos killed that guy's arm, sent him to New Orleans.
I forgot about that.
So on the play, like I believe it was like John Lynch that hit him. Can't remember. Drew Brees injury when he played for the Chargers. You'd figure the video would be like the first thing that pops up.
Did he miss a whole season?
No, just the offseason.
I was gonna say I don't ever remember Drew Brees missing time.
No, it was just the offseason, but that's when they traded him because they got Phillip Rivers. Yeah, it was wild. John Lynch was in the frame. I go to Insta. It's a little tiny thing. Yeah, it was stuck.
He couldn't move it?
If you look.
Zoom in on that.
Wish the video was better. Yeah, it was one of those that was just, he got blasted right there, and you see it like, boop, and then there's John Lynch.
Oh, it like pulled it out of the socket.
All the fucking way out.
Yeah.
So your arm is now on your 5th rib.
Good luck moving that motherfucker.
Second all time in passing yards. That's what that gets you.
Wouldn't that suck to have your arm stuck like that? What are you doing? None of your business. Just leave me alone. But your arm, yeah, whatever.
Hey, you just got it out. Just chicken winging it the whole time.
Yeah. Do you guys ever hear about like my dad when he broke his shoulder. You remember when he broke his shoulder? Did you ever hear?
Yeah.
You never heard about that, Daryl? Gary, you
No.
remember this when you had to have
Yeah.
shoulder surgery? So he's grocery shopping with my sister. I don't know what happened, but somehow he slipped and his arm was on the I laugh. It's terrible to laugh at, but his arm was on the shopping cart and he fell and it pulled his arm out. And so they called me and they're like, you got to get home. There's a problem. And I get there, my dad's sitting there like this. He's like, I can't put my arm down. I'm like, like his
Did you
arm,
run
he's
over,
like,
give him high five? You're like, high five. Good job.
And pulled the Jackson dart.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
High
like,
five the ref.
dude, he had been sitting like this for like 2 hours. I'm like, why did you not take him to the hospital? like,
We didn't know what to
you
do.
think, like, you think that feels good? Like, look at his arm. He's just sitting there like miserable. He's like, give me the hospital, Vic. His arm was stuck in like the high five position for, I don't know, way too goddamn long.
Did he have to stick it out the window to get to the hospital? Or did he just drop the chair? Or like,
I'd have to ask him. I actually think like I pulled it down for him, but nobody wanted to do it. Like he couldn't move it.
you're like,
But yeah, I was like, take a deep breath. That ain't gonna get any better. It can't get any worse. Basically, is what I told him. I was like, I think because
here we go. See you later.
yeah. Ended up needing surgery over it. God, I can't remember.
Sounds
I'm gonna
terrible.
have to ask him. His arm was stuck up like that for, fucking hilarious what happens to your body, right? And how you react to it.
So, in NBA news, since we're on the cusp of the season, LeBron James is going to miss 3 to 4 weeks because of sciatica.
I'm so happy that he's retiring.
Were you like, God damn, dude? Like, I figured he'd retired now. Like, he'd be done.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I'm done.
Is this actually going to be his last season, or
I don't know.
Isn't that
man.
what are we thinking?
I don't know.
I know. It's his 23rd season, though. It's like, dude, like, unless you win a title, is it worth it?
Enough. Your toes are
Just-
messed up. People hate you.
Just
You were at
add
the
his
dinner
stats.
parties. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, be done. Be done.
Be done. Just
Yeah.
go away.
The Lakers got skinny Luca now. Luca might do something. Who knows?
Skinny Luca.
Yeah, skinny Luca. Jokic,
Is he skinny?
he's all in. Jokic said he wasn't going to sign the extension because he's going to wait till next year or whatever it was.
Uh-huh.
But he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's like, I want to stay in Denver. He's like, this is where I want to be. Done.
Yeah.
Oh, him with Valjunas. Oh, dude, I am so fucking excited for this season. We have a legit backup big.
We have a bench.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we
have a
needed last
bench
year.
that- yeah. We have more than 5 players on a basketball team, you
Right.
know?
Yeah,
That-
except those 5 players took OKC to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 of them were injured. I am just a little disappointed in one thing. Whether he fit well with our team, I'm really disappointed that Russell Westbrook didn't decide to stay with us. 'Cause,
Right?
man, I didn't realize how much I liked that guy until he played for the Nuggets. And
I didn't mind Westbrook at all. He had a good energy. Can you imagine him and Bruce Brown being on the court together? Be amazing.
No, dude. I'm disappointed.
Just
that
off the
he didn't.
bench? Just off the bench, it'd be
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Like,
So,
that would be like the spark you need, to kind of
And-
keep people at bay. This way
Can we talk?
this way Jokic doesn't leave the court up 10, come back, they're down 15. You're like,
Can we talk about how have you guys seen Christian Brown this year? What he looks
I
like?
haven't watched
yeah,
anything.
he
yet.
looks like he doesn't look like a little kid no more.
No, he looks like a fucking like he glowed up, man. That dude
Yeah, you're
went
like,
from
"Look at this
looking
dude."
like a second grader to a fucking savage. Christian Brown. You haven't seen what he looks
Yeah.
like? Pull up like a side by side picture of what this dude looks like. Like he's yoked up, freaking 6-pack. He looks like straight and savage.
Is this going to be another fucking topless pick?
Don't be
No.
a hater. Jealousy's an ugly thing, Gary.
He's got a 6-pack like Sam Darnold. Hairy ass chest just glistening with sweat.
I fucking hate you. Listen, I hate you. How about that?
It's like the Brawny commercials in real life.
That's funny.
it's a legit feeling of discontent.
Okay. So I found his YouTube presser with AG, but just for a picture. Like, this is him now.
Oh yeah, he does not look the same.
Yeah,
And then share this screen.
It's over the course of 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
and that's what he looked like before.
Yeah.
yeah, like you're like, what the fuck happened to this guy? Did he grew up over an off season?
He don't look like a little kid. Probably started hanging out with AG. He's like,
yeah,
we're gonna man you up a little bit, bud.
Let me show you. Let me teach you how to be a savage. Come here. First off, get rid of that hair. But get rid of the hair. Grow a beard. What?
Yeah.
Grow a beard. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna make sure you look like somebody that doesn't want to be messed with.
Yeah.
And
he's a beast too.
Oh, dude. I like Christian Braun. He's good.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't leave.
Oh, I know.
Because they said he's going to be worth $30 million this offseason, and I just don't see.
I don't see how we can pay him. We did all this magic to assemble a roster, and now it's like.
Yeah, I think if they win the title, it definitely changes whether he wants to stay there or not. Right.
Well, then it makes you kind of want to stay. You're like, oh, let's do it again then.
You want to stay, and I think it makes the Kroenke family willing to go to that second apron and pay the luxury tax.
We'll put out the money.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Because I don't disagree the fact that, like, I wouldn't have gone to the second apron last year, and that's why they got rid of freaking Michael Porter, because we weren't winning championships, and they're paying a ton of money just to keep that.
Look what we got back for him, though.
Yeah.
We dropped Michael Porter. We got 4 players.
Yeah. For what we were paying Michael Porter. And Michael Porter then went on to lose his fucking mind.
Dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing?
The Denver PR team was the best team I've ever seen in my life. They're like, whatever you do, keep him away from the microphone.
Yeah, just don't talk.
Don't let him talk. Whatever happens, no talking. Yeah. I'm telling you, the Nuggets PR team.
Do you know how easy it is to rig a game?
I know. It's like,
that's what I'm saying. You got your boys back here.
Yeah. All you got to do is this. You're like, oh my God. You're like, why would you say that?
Oh my God. But honest to God, like, you never realize how much PR does for a team until you see a team with bad PR.
Wow.
Because like you said, did they just have somebody following Michael Porter around constantly? Like,
no.
But,
no.
Silence.
We don't ask him questions about that.
Yeah.
Shush.
Okay, and on the podium right now we have Michael Porter. Hey, Mike, how did Phil hit the game winner? Good. Okay, move on next.
Yep, we're gonna get Jokic up there.
But he doesn't even speak English. It's fine.
It's fine. We don't care.
It's better than Michael Porter talking on an open microphone.
Like, the bad thing is he had his podcast too. Like, could you imagine? Like, what they're like? We're gonna edit this. Like, this can't go out.
Yeah.
He probably had Joe Rogan sized podcasts. He probably had like 3-4 hour podcasts, and they cut it down to like 40 minutes. They're like, we're gonna cut this down. No.
Well, they'll give any idiot a microphone these days.
I mean, we've proved that, right? We've proved that anybody can get a mic. Anybody can talk about anything. It's fine. The more heat you get, the better you're doing.
For whoever gave us that hate in the beginning, that was the point of it.
Yeah, exactly.
We never said we were fucking geniuses.
We never said we were good.
That.
Yeah. Sometimes you get lucky. It's better to be lucky than good.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's the motto of my life. Sometimes it's better be lucky than good.
That's how it goes, man.
Oh,
well, all right, guys. I think that's all we got for this week. On to the next week. Anyway, as always, if you like what we did, let us know. If you don't like what we did, let us know. Like, follow, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. All right, fellas.
See you.
Peace.
With laughter and stories, it's our holiday. From old memories to new jokes, we're ready to deal. Life's a wacky game.